Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Stoneblock. Now, as I promised in last week's episode, I am going to work today on auto-crafting. So, for this we will need a crafting manager and a crafter. Now, I don't remember if anything else is necessary. Let's see. Let's refine. Okay, so I see a crafter right here, and nothing really extra. Oh yeah, we do need a pattern grid, which is just a pattern and a advanced processor. So first of all, we will try and make some of these, which will require some processors first. So first of all, some diamond processors. Let's see how much. 8 should be good for 4 crafters. So we'll make 4 crafters. And then we can set up auto crafting on these things. And that would just mean we will need another 8 of these. Okay, now let's smelt all of these. Get it done quickly. Okay, and now I will need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then of course taking the glowstone dust, which we made in the last episode. 1, 2, 3, 4. That way we have enough for this, except for 4 of these. So we'll need another bit of quartz enriched iron. So we just place it like that. Just make 6 stacks or so. Well, actually, so. And just wrap around a block of normal stone. That would mean 2, 3. That's enough. And now we can craft 4 crafters. Okay, now that we have crafters, we will just need a pattern grid. So that would just be a normal grid, for which we have almost nothing. Okay, so let's see if, yeah, okay. So that also is a quest. Now that part is done, and we will also need the security manager. And I don't believe there are any other tasks we can claim. Yeah, okay. So Black Lotus and speed upgrades. Okay, could be better. But let's see. For a normal grid, we will need a construction core and a deconstruction core and 2 of these improved processors. And we're out of processor binder. Okay, let's see. We can of course make this. So that would just mean 2 of these. 1, 2. Smelt them up. And I will just need this casing. So that way we have 4 cores. Now just the thing we'll need is 1 with a glowstone and 1 with a nether quartz. That makes those 2, and now we have a grid. Okay, so to get a pattern grid we will need another advanced processor. Melt it down. Just wait a second. Okay, so now we can combine that with a pattern. So this is a pattern. I can just click it in there like that. put my grid there, my pattern there. I'm sorry. And I will need the processor, and this makes a pattern grid. Now a pattern grid has special functionality. Let's see. I don't really see any other way than for us to expand. Okay, so if I stand on here, I can just press space, and we're in a new space. Okay, so what I want to do is make a tinker's hammer, because if I make this hammer, that means I can make a 3x3 hole instead of a 1x1 hole. So first thing I'll need is the tinker's stuff. I've already got that right here, but I will need the tool station. Okay, I'll mine that, and I will need some special things. For example, I will need 2 per block, and I will need, well, no, I mean 2 per ingot of seared brick. So that means that this is 1 block. So if I add 1 extra, it's a block and half an ingot. I could just go in here and craft that up. So I will go in here, and I have a block and half an ingot extra. And this way I can just really quickly melt it down, because this takes no time at all, if I'm correct. Yeah, nice. So as you can see, 9 blocks. Huh. Weird. I will only need 3. But I can just click on here, and that way I'll have some more seared bricks. Now I will only need a total of 12, because with 12 I can make 3 blocks. Because as you can see, a block is just 4 placed in your crafting grid. This way I can make the hard top that I will need for the tinker's tool table. I don't know what the name is, but that way we can make more advanced metals. So now that I have this, I can also start heating again, and I have full saturation again, which is really nice. Okay, so I have another 2 blocks, which gives me 3 seared bricks. Now with the tool station, I will just need to get some blocks of iron. There they are. To get a tool forge. Yeah, that's the name. Okay. And I can place this tool forge right back down. As you can see, I've got a lot more crafting recipes, and the crafting recipe I'm after is this hammer. So what we'll need is a tough tool rod, a hammerhead, and 2 large plates. Now let's see. The hammerhead, I will make a stencil table, which I already have. Okay. I will need stencils. No, can do. Stencil. Pattern, that is. Hello? Okay. Yeah, okay. I thought so. So, I can place this right in here and make the components I will need, which are a hammerhead, which has material cost 8. That's a lot. just like the large blades. And the tough tool rod. Okay, I can just. Okay. Now, oh, I'm accidentally made too large pattern blade thingies. Huh. Whoops. Okay. Put that in there. Okay, so the first thing I'll need is a stack of cobblestone. Just so I can make the stuff. Stone tool rod. Okay, one stone tool rod. And a hammerhead. And then I will need just one, because this is going to be used in the casting. Okay, so I can put everything in here and take this out too and go in here. Now, wait, if I do remember, yeah, okay, so I have some setup right here. I can just do that and get some more obsidian. Okay, so well, I don't need this, I think, but I will still use it. So I will need 2 per cast, if I am correct. Wait, what? Oh, it's only pattern or cast. Dang. Well, okay. I will melt these all up. Get these blocks out, because they just take up space, which, well, I don't really want them taking up space. Okay, the gold is all melted down, so I will need a stone tool rod. I will click on the gold and just cast it out. As you can see, it starts hardening, and I switch to seared again. Let it pour out, and I have a tough tool rod cast. Now I do the same thing for my hammer, and the hammer, as you can see, gets destroyed. Don't do it with expensive materials. Then the casting table with a plate, and that will get you a plate cast. Now, if I'm correct, no gold left, because one cast requires 2 gold. Okay, so I think that we are going to use the hammerhead of the end. That would mean 8 of these end steel ingots. Let's see, endstone. How do I get endstone? Lava plus glowstone dust. So I will be right back once I've got all the materials needed to get the end metal thingy. Alright guys, so I was just looking at this recipe and I thought, why not upgrade our little poor simple smeltery. So I'm going to add a alloy smelter, and this way I will just need 2 of these, which means 2 dark steel, and dark steel is made from iron, pulverized coal and obsidian, so I will need 2 coal to begin with. 2 coal, and pulverize them. Oh, dang. And what is this going to make? A sag mill. Yeah, okay, don't have any need for that. Whoops. Okay, just run through there, and combining it with 2 iron. Let's see, 2 iron. And I will need 4 obsidian. 4 obsidian. So 2 iron, 2 pulverized, and 2 obsidian. We'll go real slow. So that's 2 dark steel. Now if I am correct, I will need an infinity bimetal gear. I will need this, which is just, oh, it's more. Okay, I will look at this then. So that's just this. Well, I've almost got this industrial dye blend. I've got this organic black dye, which is just pulverized coal and an egg. Now, if I want to use that to do this organic green dye, quartz powder, and crushed lapis. So, let's see. Powder. Crushed. Wait, what is this? Nope. So, I will need 4 of these. I will need 2 lapis. 2. And the organic green dye might be pretty hard to get. I do remember it being hard to get. It can be melted with just any green, coal, and slime, and that creates 2. Nice. Any green, coal, that's another thing to pulverize, and any slime balls. I think we will need to start looking at getting some slime production using these. But okay, having to pulverize these, then the coal. I will put the coal in together with this and this, and then just put the quartz in. Okay. So, if I am correct, I can do this, the quartz around it, and then just 2 green to get 6 industrial blend. Now, if I have to melt that together with a simple chassis, for which I have more than enough. Wow, so many. Wait, what? Okay, weird. And it's done. Ooh, and Dorios. Not actually healthy, contains sugar, fat. Ender dust. Side effects of ender dust include nausea, dizziness, confusion, and random teleporting. That's funny. Part of a balanced breakfast. I don't even know how to get that. So, that's a special part. Now that I have this, I have 2 dark steel and I will need 2 more. And this goes real slow. So I will look at the other things I will need, which is 3 furnaces. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2 dark steel. That. I needed a cauldron. I will need bimetal gears. 1, 2. And that is where the 2 are done. Now I can just wrap them around the 2 infinity bimetal gears to get enough for the alloy smelter. If I craft this, I can see that I will only require 2 and steel and some of the vibranium things. Well, okay, I can remove this now and place it right back there. I will need a capacitor of holding. So I can just put this in there. Okay, this doesn't increase quite a lot, but yeah, this does make it work a lot faster. If I'm correct, more than 11 times faster. Yeah, okay. So I will now look at getting, first of all, 2 of these, which is 1, 2, 3. Redstone, glowstone, and gold. Redstone, glowstone, which we also have, yeah, here, glowstone, and gold, 2 pieces. So putting them together, oh, makes flux. Always on mute. Whoops. Well, luckily enough, we don't have redstone shortage. As you can see, this goes way faster. Now about twice as slow as this will create the dark steel things. Okay, so let's see. I will need some ender eyes, 2 of those combined with these 2 will create not 1 but 2 vibrant alloys. Ha ha ha. Okay, the only thing I'll need is this, which is some more end steel. Okay, so I'll need 6, 10 just for this. 10 just for this. 12 in total. So that's going to be, and it's already done. This is way better. So now I will need to combine it with 12 endstone and 12 more obsidian. So just take out 12 obsidian, put that in there, and 7, that's 12. Okay, so now that I've got 12 of these, I will need an enhanced dye blend, which is another organic black dye. So let's see, 3 coal, and of course an egg. I mean, put those in there, and that is done. Put the egg in there, and that's organic black dye made. Now if I want to turn this into the enhanced dye, I will need some things, which include these grains of bestiality. So I will need 4 of these, which is 4 pulsating iron ingots, which is 4 iron, and well, it's easily doable. And of course ender. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Putting those into there will create that. Surrounded by an emerald. Wait, what? So I will need this. Oh, a diamond. Okay. I was wondering. So a diamond. We have even more of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Grind them down. For which we will need a an Ender IO machine, of course. Sag mill. Wait, I have one. Yeah, nice. And the last one is done. So now I will only need the 4 nether quartz. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can already start making up the thingy. So I will place those around, and those around, and nope, organic black dye, which will create enhanced dye blend. Now I have to smelt that together with an end steel chassis. So I can make an end steel chassis using this. And smelt that together with an enhanced to get an enhanced frame. Now I will need that in combination with this and the vibrant gears. Okay, and then of course the bimetal gears again. Okay, that's 2 of those. Now the Enderium, the end I mean, alloy smelter, those around it. I don't know if it retains its inventory. Looks like it does. Whoa! Oh god, that looks awesome. And this goes even faster. Nice. I love it. I love the look. Holy dang. And it's even. Wow. That's just awesome. Okay. So we've enhanced that. Now we can enhance my ability to dig, which requires 8 of these ingots. I think I did go a bit overboard, but hey, I don't care. And it's done. Okay, now I can just take my casts and melt this down. Speed that up. And it's melted down. Okay, so this is the moment of truth. Oh yeah, this feels great. Okay, so in just a few seconds we will have the end head, and it's done. Okay, now we will need a tool rod. This one looks good. Mana steel. Okay, I will go for a mana steel tool rod, because we have gotten some mana steel from the loot chests. Melt up the mana steel, pour it out, and accelerate. Now I think I will go with obsidian large plates, so that means I can just take Okay, so I will go in here. Well, actually, I will go to the pattern chest. Take that out. Put it in there. Take 2 of those, and now I can make the hammer, which I have been waiting for. So let's see. Hammer. Weird looking, but okay. Oh yeah. Great durability. Now as you can see, I can just mine that block. And just really easily mine out big areas. So I will be back once I've got a little area I am content with. Alright, so I just mined out a little bit extra of area. That means that I can just go right in here, place an extra torch and go back down here. I can just place this cable right away up here, jump on top of the cable, and now I can run the cable right along here and just mine out extra area so I can walk on top of it. Now the reason I have this cable right here is just so I can take that away. Wow. Filled to the brim. Okay, is just so I can put a pattern grid right there. And I can take my, let's see, I'll just have a quick diamond pickaxe. Because wow, this just keeps rising. I'm so happy. Weird. So just put some sticks down there. I can make as many diamond pickaxes as I need for right now, but one should be fine. And then of course remove it. Take that away. No wireless functionality for just a second. And move it more up here so I can have wireless functionality right here. Weirdly enough, I only got 3 of the 4 upgrades I put in there. Wait, what? Wait, what? L. Oh, this goes to the advancement menu. Oh, okay. Auto selected. So, wireless, weird, wireless booster card, right? What's the name of these again? Range upgrades. Range upgrades. So, just really easily, like that, which I don't have, of course. Why would I have it? So, I'm just going to push this back up 1 extra block. And this way, I have some space. Because what I'm going to do is, I'm going to place some stuff in here. Now most of the auto crafting stuff will be down here. So I can put this in right here. Let's see. I will want 3 and 1 furnace. I can probably use this furnace, but I will have to supply it with tiny coal. So let's see. Okay, take this brewing stand, just put some things away which I don't really need right now. If I put the diamond furnace right there, I can place one of the crafters like that. So now it's pointing into the furnace, and it's tile.furnaceBlock.name. Nice, I always wanted a tile.furnaceBlock.name. So I will have an inserter right here. So an exporter, I mean. Exporter. Export bus, nope. I mean, I thought it was importer and exporter, right? It's refined storage. Yeah, exporter. But of course this requires the cores. So one importer and an exporter. Okay, so I will need two of these. 1, 2, and then swap this out for the gold. 1, 2. Melt those. Wait, what? Weird. Two, 3, and 4. So I can just go in here, craft an exporter from that, and an extra thingy. Okay, so an exporter goes like that, and then this right there is an importer. So I'll place the importer right there, and that will take out anything that has just been crafted. Yeah, okay. And the exporter will be set right in between here. Okay. With tiny coal. So if I put this in the system, I will see it go down. And this being filled up to the brim. So I have enough stuff, which means I get to place some extra crafters right away down here. I will make a little sort of server room. So just some crafters, currently like this. And I will in the future expand and of course place more of them along this wall and then maybe even this wall. So I will make some patterns. Pattern. So this is the part of which we need a lot. So 27, not a lot, but okay. I will go back up here and go into my pattern grid. I go in here and put the pattern right there. First thing I want is all of the cores. The processors. Yeah, okay. Raw, basic, improved, and advanced. These are also used, so I will say, yeah, I need them. So, create my first pattern. Second pattern. And my third pattern. Now I will place these in right there. Right here. So if I am correct, I can now go to display only craftables. Start. Missing silicon. How is silicon made? Silicon is made by melting down crushed quartz. Okay, so I will make some silicon just so I can have this auto crafting set up right now. Pulverizer, pulverize it. Wow, going very slow today, I see. So, pulverizing it. And once it's done, not even halfway, well, okay. I can just put this on furnace only. And just quicken that up a lot. And I have some silicon. Put these into the system. And I can craft one of these, start, boom. Craft one of these, start, boom. And the last one, start, and done. So now comes a very annoying little part. I will put it on processing. One in there. Go to my furnace below. Melt it down. Nice. And put that there. This creates an advanced pattern. I put that there. And melt it down. And I have it. Go back up and put it right in there. So this creates what is essentially smelting. Okay, these are smelting patterns because I put this on processing. So that means it's a process, not a craft, which is executable by any machine that has an auto crafter, or I mean a crafter pointing into it. I can just put these in here, and if I look into the system, I see these here as craftables. So now what I can do is just add a few more patterns, because I don't really need to. Okay, I think that will be the end of this episode, and I hope to see you next time. Bye guys!